Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is an exciting day because I'm going to be speccing my Revuelto. I'm going to see what options they got. Who knows, maybe I even go full carbon exposed on this one. Let's go check it out. And I can see a Mistral in there. Very nice. Well, obviously I saw this at Quail, but how do they keep those rear brake lights on? Interesting. They must have a 2x4 stuck in there. So many options. Just like the car brand, they got Koenigsegg here, they got Lamborghini, Bugatti, and let's go vanilla mocha. After 70 cups of coffee, I'll break even on my oil change.
Yeah, you're talking Bugatti.
Oh, Bugatti, I'm gonna have to stay here for a whole year.
You might have to drink 5
cups a day. All right, now we're sitting in the command center of the spec session for Lamborghini dealership with Nick.
Hello.
We go way back. So Nick, this is nice. This is the first time I've been in this room, and of course it's because I haven't ordered the Lambo in a while. I bought 2 Lambos from you, the SV Roadster and a Miura.
Yep.
That was a long time ago.
I know.
So
So you need to get back on their radar. They don't know who you are. What? So do you have an idea of what you're wanting to build, color-wise?
Options besides colors, do they do exposed carbon?
No.
Okay. So I've always loved the Bianca white.
Okay. So yeah, there's a couple
on the
different-
whites, what do you have?
Sure. So I mean, the sky's the limit.
I think we did that on my SV Roadster. We went with wet carbon and Bianca white.
There's a bunch of different colors in here to choose from.
I don't know, I'm even thinking yellow. I used to have a yellow Murcielago Roadster. I loved it. I think it was that yellow.
So a lot of these colors that you see
Yeah.
when you're looking at them, on the back side will be a gloss finish or a matte finish on each side.
Yeah, so you have the
So
option to.
you can do something that's a real beautiful metallic or pearl finish, or something that's a satin finish. So there are a couple different white versions that you can see,
Yeah,
depending on
Bianco.
which category you want to. Bianco
Bianco
Fanes, that's a matte
Fanes.
white.
What was the balloon white? Do you remember the balloon white?
This is balloon white.
Oh, that's it. It's kind of like grayish, but it's very elegant.
It's a pearl.
Yeah.
It's a softer white than
Yeah.
some of the other ones that we've done. The nice thing with going with white is then you can pair it with so many different interior colors with leathers and Alcantaras as well.
I'm thinking to do something crazy. You don't have any pink, huh? Oh, not that pink. Okay, well
Yeah,
let's.
because then you could go with some, I mean, if you want to go with like a Viola Bast.
Oh my God, that's crazy. What color you don't think people haven't spec? Like it's the least favorite.
Well, we've done
Ugliest color.
brown, gold.
Brown? Okay.
I don't know. But there are, yeah. We
Well,
do-
you got the Mistral in almost this color.
I know. We do a lot of bright colors with Lamborghini
Yeah,
compared
yeah.
to some of the other brands that we do.
Yeah, it's exotic.
Do something like that, which is Xanto, which got a little hint of red in it, but a lot of like bright orange and gold
Yeah.
undertones.
Ooh,
And in
I
the
like
sunlight,
this.
this is a really cool color.
Okay, so far I really like this. So either I gotta go white or I'm gonna go crazy exotic color. Or I can go all black.
Black, and then this one's got a lot of like maroon and red
Yeah.
flake in
That's
it.
kind of cool.
You go with a dark color like this, you lose, if you go gloss,
definitions.
you lose a lot of definition, you lose a lot of the intakes
Yeah.
and the outtakes and stuff.
But
Now,
then I can do it like P1. But
if you did something in a satin black, like a Nero
Yeah.
Nemesis,
Yeah, yeah.
then all of a sudden you could do all your trim in gloss black or gloss
Yeah.
carbon, you start
So,
creating definition.
Where is that? Do you have it?
I
don't see
don't,
one.
well, if you were gonna go,
See, that's like my P1. What do you think, Nick?
well,
Out of these 3 and then any other ones?
you've known me for a long time, and all the cars and anything that I spec myself or whatever, I always do white.
Yeah,
Even
me
my,
too.
My
I
truck
like
is white,
white,
my
yeah.
bikes are white. I love
Yeah.
white because you can complement it with so many different interior
and
choices.
yeah, you can't go wrong with white.
Right. Whereas if you do like an orange, it's very hard to pair that with any other color other than black and orange.
And also it's hard to match the
And
interior
trying to
stuff.
get a leather that matches exactly. I mean, this would be your closest bet right there.
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of it is gonna deciding factor is how I can see it on your spec machine there. All right, let's go see the configurator.
So currently right now there's 2 wheel options. They're both the optional wheel. Altaneros, which are these right here, and you can get these in a diamond cut finish if you'd like, or you have more of the mesh style wheel, or you can get them with the diamond cut with like a bronze in the center or on the outside of the spokes.
Oh, interesting.
I personally like the diamond cut.
Yeah, me too.
Like
I
that
like
with
that.
the black because
Yeah, it
gives
pops.
shape to the wheel.
Yeah, I like that. Let's keep it at that style.
I think the brake caliper color is really going to decide on what interior you do.
Yeah. So what are my options on that? I see yellow, red.
Yeah, so yellow, red,
Black.
there's like a burnt orange, which is this Arancio color, which would match
that.
similar, not perfect, but it would definitely match a little bit similar to that.
They don't have white?
No white.
Then I would probably pick the black, the first one. Yeah, because that matches the wheels and it still has white Lamborghini on there. On the exterior, what are the carbon fiber options?
So there's a lot of carbon options we can choose. Pretty much any of the trim that you see right now being like in a matte black. We can choose all these items in a high gloss black paint, or we can choose some of these items in carbon fiber, trim up here. We can do the mirrors in carbon, these pieces in carbon, your rockers can be in carbon, you can do this door blade in carbon, and then we can also do the vents up here in carbon.
Yeah, and engine cover, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, does it come with any carbon fiber exterior as a standard? What a shocker.
No, so you can choose all those items if you want. So if I did like this package right here, like this lower exterior carbon package is gonna give you all these trim pieces in here.
Yeah.
And the lower front splitter and the side skirts. And then we can do the upper package, which is gonna be this cowl right here.
Yeah.
The mirrors and the air vents.
Okay.
The lower package that we did would be 22,400, and the upper package with the mirrors and the cowl would be 21,600.
Like
So about 45,000 in carbon. Yes, that's
But
correct.
we're not even talking about the rear diffuser or the engine cover.
Correct.
And what is that going to be if you add that? Because either you got to go all in, I think, or it doesn't make sense to do carbon just in the front and sides, you know?
Yep. So if we did the door fin, which is a piece that a lot of people have been choosing because it's a very pronounced piece.
Oh wow!
Right
Yeah,
there.
it makes it a lot more sporty look.
So we can do that piece for 3,700. So these are all the pieces here in the carbon. So this lower package on the back end will also give you the diffuser. And then the front bumper areas as we talked about.
So, how many pieces are shiny and what's matte carbon? They're all shiny carbon.
It'll all be shiny.
perfect.
Now we can go through and we can make them all matte carbon if you want.
No,
But I think if you're doing shiny, you just go with shiny.
yeah. So no option for the rear wing to be carbon fiber. I mean, it looks nicer it blends in nicer that way.
Yeah.
But how about the rear diffuser?
It's in carbon.
Oh, it is in
Because
carbon.
we chose the lower package.
Yeah.
So all this will be in carbon.
Oh, perfect.
This is part of the upper package here. This piece is in here, this is in here, the door blade as well, the mirrors,
beautiful.
and then all the front end area trim.
Beautiful. Now, just out of curiosity, I see this one, but I want to see it in all white with no black contrast. Because the rear, I want to see how much more wide or bigger looks if it's all white.
It won't be all white.
Oh, it doesn't come white. So no option unless I do bespoke option to paint.
Correct.
I
Yeah.
know
Like if
some
I did,
manufacturers don't let you paint the bumper.
no, like if I did the style package in body color,
Yeah.
it's not going to be what you're imagining to see. So it's still only just doing some of these trim pieces in here, but a majority of it is still going to be down here, like either in carbon or in black. So you're not going to be able to do the entire thing in white like you want to. So the engine bonnet and some of the intakes, I can change the door blades back to white, but your diffuser and everything is going to stay in either high gloss black or a shiny or matte carbon.
Okay, then no, let's put the whole carbon package back on.
So there's a lot of different offerings on the interior. And so I was playing with this one earlier because I figured you were going to do a black and white interior is what I figured. So,
Yeah, Alcantara and white.
so if I did this Bianco Leda as being your contrast color, so we'll start off with leather and then I'll add the Corsatex in there, which is their like Alcantara material. And if we did like an inverted stitch, so the inverted stitch of course will be black stitch on white
And
leather,
white, yeah.
white on black.
And what's the center insert? Is that diamond cut? Or is it?
Yeah, so you're gonna get this Cucitura quilted stitch as we've seen in previous generations on all the way back from Murcielago and into it.
It's too much black in there. Can we do the reverse? Do the swap it?
I cannot.
You can't.
No, because
Really?
black is gonna be your main color. So you only have three main colors here, which is gray, navy, or black. and then you're going to choose your contrast color on top of that. Now again, we could go ad personam.
Yeah, how about the other options down there? They're just the stitching. Can we go all white and do black stitching?
You're not going to find...
Oh, they don't have the main color.
So I can go with this, which is a slightly different color of white, but the stitch pattern is going to change.
It's a hard decision because I do like the other design seats better. It's more, you know, futuristic.
This is probably going to be more of a drivable car than some of your other vehicles where we've done like super bespoke custom white cotton seats and all that kind of stuff. So I picture you being in and out of this car a little bit more, which in my opinion, I think a black interior on your main seat would probably be better for you just for wear and tear.
Yeah, practical.
And showing soil and practicality.
Let me just jump to the brakes. What happened to the brakes?
I don't know, there's some red accents inside. And I feel like, you know, the brake lights too, the brake lights, you know, is pretty prominent on this car. I feel like 3/4 angle, if you look at the car, red calipers kind of ties it in. I think we're gonna go red calipers. I like it.
Do you want, I know you wanted a little bit more white. Would you want like white on the floor mats or on the piping?
No, it looks good the way it is because it's gonna get dirty.
You're still gonna have white stitching.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I like that.
You like this?
Yeah,
With the
I
piping.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, just out of curiosity, I like it the way it is, but go to the exterior, and I want to go with this Rancio Zanto. How do you say that?
Yeah, Rancio Zanto.
Zanto. All right. Man, that looks so much more exotic.
It is.
No, I know. In this color, you know, it's an exotic color on an exotic car with those fine lines. Damn.
Is that the launch color?
No. This is a color that's been out for a while.
Gotcha.
We saw this on Huracan Evos a lot.
Yeah.
It would definitely stand out in your collection as being something different.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't have any exotic colors in my collection.
Well, you can get away with it in the Lamborghini. This is a really nice color in the sunlight.
Do you have any cars out there with that orange color right now?
I don't here, not at the moment. No.
And you went with the
Zanto
gloss.
with the gloss, yeah.
Yeah. Let me go outside, take a look at it. So it's between these two. Man, the white looks so sexy too. Like a balloon. The balloon white. I've always had a love for that balloon white on Lambo. But then again, I'm looking at all the lines on the rear. This would really pop. All right, guys, I'm so confused. Balloon white or Rancio Zanto. You guys comment down below. Which one would you go? I'm torn in between, but I gotta make a decision quick. Love it. Can't wait to see it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be safe, be well. See you guys in the next one.